According to the 2020 census, the state of Maryland boasts the fourth largest black population in the U.S. and a new majority made up of people of color. Maryland was also ranked the richest state in the nation this year and is home to one of the smallest racial wealth gaps in the country. By most metrics, black folks seem to be doing better in Maryland than in other states. It's like a great big utopia. So what is the secret sauce that's helped make Maryland a bastion of black prosperity? And is this really the full picture? Joining me to discuss all of this and more is my friend Will Jawando, who is a member of the Montgomery County Council in Maryland and an Obama administration alum. Will, welcome to Amplified, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
I gotta say,
good to see you.
You too. You too. Now, look, sure, Maryland is a wealthy state, but despite the diversity, it's also still quite segregated in many places, both economically and by race. So set the scene for us and tell us, how do race and class converge in Maryland?
Well, you know, I really talk about Maryland. We're a microcosm of all the great things about our country and all of the baggage and history, you know, that we have in this country. You know, we're the state that Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass ran away from. You know, they were born and raised here. We were in the Union, but only by a couple of votes. They had to drag some state legislators back to Annapolis to vote to be in the Union. And we had just as many Confederate soldiers as we did Union soldiers, and we've had monuments and things. This is the state where we're 30% of the population. About 1.8 million of our 6 million are black residents, but we comprise 70% of the prison population. And so you mentioned segregation. We are very segregated. There is a racial wealth gap here as well, but we are very segregated. There are pockets of prosperity, but there's also pockets of poverty and lack of opportunity. And so we really have it all here. And, you know, in Montgomery County, where I represent 1 million people, there's 200,000 black people. We are concentrated in the east and upper parts of the county. And you look at health disparities, you look at any measure, we are not doing as well as other residents. So I think it's really a tale of two stories, if not 2 or 3 or 4 stories. We have good things going on. There is opportunity, but we still have significant challenges and disparities and segregation.
And I want to get into that dichotomy there. You know, I'm guessing that black communities in Maryland didn't just reach a place of prosperity relative to black folks elsewhere by accident. So I'm curious, what is that secret sauce there? What has happened, or what about Maryland has actually helped black people to thrive?
Well, again, I think we have a lot of assets, right? We have and you think of Maryland, you know, we have different parts. You know, African Americans are all over the state, but you have large concentrations. You have some of the wealthiest African American enclaves in Prince George's County, but you also have some very low income communities in Prince George's County that are struggling and or need help. You have Baltimore City, which is a tale of, you know, underinvestment. You know, the governor that we have now has allowed kids to freeze in the school, but you also have Baltimore County, where you have some people doing really well, and you have innovation in the city right now, and you have good young black leadership in the city right now. So, you know, in my county, I'm the only black person elected countywide, even though we're 20% of the population, and one of 2 ever. And so we have all that going on, but I think, you know, we have some really strong things like our federal labs and access to government jobs. You know, that's something that has been big in DC, but also here in Maryland. Those middle-class jobs that a lot of our parents had at the post office, at DOD, at the Department of Education, that built a black middle class here. And we were some of the first to adopt anti-discrimination laws when the Civil Rights Act was passed and the Voting Rights Act were passed. So you see some legacy of that. Even though we're not without our discrimination, that has helped, I think, move us ahead of some other parts of the country.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, of course, the reality is that poverty is still a very real issue in so many people's day-to-day lives. And of course, that's also been exacerbated by COVID. You have been one of the warriors on the front lines there, trying to support people and to bridge that gap, especially as it relates to housing insecurity. So talk to us a little bit about your work there and about the bill that you passed around rent relief.
Yeah, this is a big issue. While you mentioned in the lead in, we're the wealthiest state with millionaires per capita in the wealthiest country in the history of the world. And Montgomery County is the wealthiest county that I represent. We have more millionaires per capita than any other part of the state. And despite that, along with that, comes very high cost of living, right? You're talking about $1,500 a month for, a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom apartment in a community that is high poverty, right? You're talking about many people. We've had, tens of thousands of residents who are behind on their rent, along with the millions nationwide. And when you get behind and you owe $1,500 a month, that adds up quick. And so what I did, along with my colleagues, was put in a rent cap that you couldn't increase rent during the emergency and that you couldn't charge late fees. Because the last thing we want in a public health emergency is people losing their homes, out on the street, not being able to be safe, and disrupting their family life and the learning loss of their children, not being able to be stable in their school. And so these are critical measures that we needed to pass to keep people safe. We've also given over $60 million in rent relief. Up in the average amount is $10,000 per household, and we pay 3 months ahead too, so that they can get a little heads up and try to catch up. And so you got to do it on both sides, and that money goes to landlords. But we also say, landlords, you want this money, you can't raise your rent. And now that the economy is coming back for some, because that's the other thing you saw with COVID, is it just blew a hole in all these disparities. And certain communities, like we're on Zoom, we're able to talk on Zoom. Others have to go into work and risk their health and safety or lost their job.
Yeah.
And it's just so disparate.
Yep. Well, listen, we got 2 minutes and I want you to weigh in real quick. We got a governor's race coming up. And what's interesting about it, Maryland, to me, is given the demographics we just talked about, there has actually been a black candidate at the top of the Democratic ticket for governor in each of the last 2 elections. And it's possible that there's going to be another one in 2022. And I'm curious, really quickly, in the time we have, could you tell us what would you attribute this to? And of course, who are you supporting in 2022?
Well, look, we've got some great candidates. I know everyone on that screen that you showed really well from my time working in Democratic politics and on policy. But I'm supporting Wes Moore for governor. I think he brings the right combination of, he has a saying that I ascribe to: if you want different, do different. And when you have a racial wealth gap, when you have a state of Tubman and Douglas, when you have the inequality and lack of shared prosperity in places like Baltimore, in parts of my county, and Prince George's County, and Eastern Shore, you need someone who's going to get to every corner of the state and has proven track record of doing that, and bringing people together.
Yep.
But I think it is a good thing.
I got 30 seconds, and I want to make sure that you have room to tell us also about your book that is going to be coming out next year.
Yes.
What's the title?
My Seven Black Fathers. My Seven Black Fathers comes out May 3rd. Right. It's a memoir, tells about my life through these men who helped me become who I am.
Will Jawando, Montgomery County Council, will look out for that book. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.